So in amath chord job, we have a very popular technique of using simultaneous. So in circles, we also have simultaneous. Okay, so sometimes you will be given an equation of a straight line, and you can be given the equation of the circle. So because a circle is round, and a straight line will just be cutting. So when a straight line cut through a circle, there will be two intersections. So intersection is an indication that you should be using simultaneous equation. So in this case, right, if you've gone on to your simultaneous, you are going to get two sets of x. We're going to get two sets of y. So these two sets will form the coordinate A, coordinate B. So you will need to perform simultaneous. So this simultaneous is the long-winded one. It's not the one that you learn in Sec 2. This is the one that you will lead to quadratic equation. So you will have two sets of coordinate for A and B. And A and B, right, is known as, because A and B are on the circumference. So A and B is known as a chord. So there will be some feature regarding the chord. Okay, so once you get your A and B, sometimes they will ask you for the gradient. So it's a very normal thing. As long as you got two coordinates already, it is possible that you will be asked for the gradient of AB. Or they can even ask you for the length of AB. So you use your length formula that you learn in amath chord job. So, or they can ask you for the midpoint of AB, or they can even ask you for the perpendicular bisector on AB. So there is an important feature. So if you work out the perpendicular bisector, like how you have worked out for your amath chord job. So this one is called the perpendicular bisector of AB. So in your amath chord job, you should have started with finding the equation of the perpendicular bisector. So there are 4 steps for you to follow. So the feature here will be the perpendicular bisector of a chord will pass through the center. So it is a feature like property of circle. The center will be sitting along the line of the perpendicular bisector of a chord. And subsequently, right, this will be used in some long question. They will assume that you must understand this. You must remember that the perpendicular bisector of a chord will contain the center of a circle. Okay, so anyway, you need to be able to perform simultaneous first. So in example 5, right, you are getting something like this. Same idea, which I would like you to try. So this will be the circle. And then there's an equation here. I think it's a downward sloping line. So there's an equation. And there are two intersections. So your job is to find the coordinate, and then you apply the length formula. So if you still remember, how are you going to do a simultaneous like this? So you, from the linear parts, you make y the subject. So you are going to try putting in 1 in 2. Okay, try solving it and see what answer would you eventually have. So that is the simultaneous part that happens in amath culture. It also happens in amath circle.